this. So I'm going to try another idea here. Here, just hold it straight out. So we can put it like over your head. So now we're going to do a little harder. You ready for this?
Go for it.
Right.
Ouch.
See, you're not cringing anymore. See? So hopefully the people at home excuse me, can't talk for shit today, but hopefully the people at home hear the noise so we're not really fooling around. See, when I do it one more time, just about 10 times.
Go.
Then go a little higher even. Can you get it? You are right with this.
Go.
Ready? 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 8. All right. What I gotta do is just raise it up just enough like this, and all that. And see, what we first do is we go tap, 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 tap. See, you're getting like a little used to the cringing. As long as you've got a good grip on it, you don't got to worry about nothing.
Right.
And this is basically giving the idea, so just like if you were touched physically without any implement and all that, it gets the shock away and you get the experience without cringing. Just you can do it gradually, tap, tap, and a little more. 1. See, until the cringing just goes away, you know what I mean? And there's no way it could hurt you. And just keep with the same, and would have to do like when you do ceremonial increments, you might have to allow only, there's got to be a unit of measure that everybody agrees to, that you don't do it any harder than everybody can have a code, whatever words you want to use according to your group, you know what I mean, to start out. Then you can just more hits per second, then you can go hard with that. See, you hear the noise. A lot of times the noise will make you, if you get women that are more sensitive to things, that, you know what I mean, the noise and the shock of a thing will make you to a point, and then your whole body reacts to it. See, 1, 2, 3, and then again. See, there's like really nothing to it.
Oh, hey, yo.
And what happens is you can do like long sessions of this, you know, like use the clock. Like I have the clock, it's like a sacred thing. When you do ceremonial increments, it can be how many or how long you're doing it, for minutes, a duration of a song you're using if you play your own song, or if you play drums in your background or whatever instrument you use. You can use the drums, the tambourines, or whatever items you use as your, like saying after a while, you can start moving around in circles. Don't just sit there and you're rotating each other. Let's see if we got the audio okay in this, because I don't know, we never did a conversation where the audio is, I hope the audio comes in. Let's see. Oh, there's Daisy. Okay. Yeah, cat. Yeah, there's another thing you might want to say too. You put it up like again, like for a minute, and then you do the, just keep pushing, you know what I mean? And you feel that like, my only danger is if I accidentally slide like this.
Yeah.
So some of your people, so you have to, don't do it radically, you know what I mean? Oh, Daisy wants to join in. But you do a bunch of pushing, and you do that. And then if we do this in groups, you have to remember, like, tell them to not do routingly. There has to be a discipline to it. It's the amount of pushes and the amount of hits, and allowing for first people, don't anybody do this.
Right.
So that there's plenty of room here, and they're paying attention and aiming when they're hitting, and then the pushing. Or you could even hold it like this and then push. You go up, like, hold it over your shoulder like that, and then, like, see how's that weight so far.
Very good.
Because then, like, everybody almost got to start out small, because there are women different that start out different. Maybe they got different weaknesses and things. Then then you can, like, go more here as you're comfortable. And because you don't always have to see it as a striking implement. It's almost like a baton. You could be a cheerleader, or back in your cheerleader or majorette days or something. Or if you were in a Scottish group, any kind of male or female, there's the male or female version of everything. And then when you get better, you start out with one size up. Because I was preaching in some of my other videos that the club bell, you don't do just club bell, you can have just batons of different lengths and weight. Because they can be different lengths, they can be long or short, and then the length along with the weight, you can hold it all the way here or you can go here.
Correct.
Say like if you try that one, that's a step, about a step, that maybe about weighs about as much as two of these that you just held. And then hold it like that, and then do it, and then start gradually like this. You can go like this or like this, and like it's almost like you're backhanding it when, like you start like this, and then when you go over here like this, it's like you're backhanding. If you see it as just another version of this, like if you do that once over one shoulder, then just move your hand over, and then go and backhand it. Then you can move it straight above your, or around your back. Then just, yeah, like you're drawing, act like you're drawing a sword out or something. So you get a feel of it, you know. Yeah, then you'll be able to move it straight to front, holding it all the way here. Yeah, there's no real wrong way as long as you're feeling the weight do something, because what's happened is you're working on the wrist without it, you know. Like I said, some women can do it if they don't want big biceps. They can do some of this, and people will never know the difference.
Well, you also need to tell women who are also my size that there's no shame in starting out in lighter weights.
Yeah.
That, you know, you've been doing this for a little while.
Like you can hold
You
this.
built up to it, so you gotta let people know you build up to this.
You can even hold it like you're just hugging onto it and raising it up. If you even want to do this like you're doing this helps. And then you go a little higher, and then off to the side. Off to the side, you notice the way you're doing it, you're stressing an arm out. And then you can go up, weight over your head, and bring it straight up over your head, and spin it, and just keep going like that. And then you're working with the wrist. Then if you want to gradually venture into moving your hand over this way, then that's when it'll... This is actually a longer version of the item here, but that probably weighs a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be a little bit heavy for you. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, start out over your head and then start... Because you notice that'll feel twice as heavy, even if you do the little one. The little one will feel twice as heavy when you start using it more like a club.
Yes.
Because you're distributing it on your wrist. That's why a lot of people, they buy a club bell at the weightlifting store. You know, they should have more batons, batons of different weights, because there are women out there that are surprisingly real weak. You know, I think my sister years ago had a friend that she couldn't even pick up a simple weightlifting bar with nothing on it. There were people that start out real weak. You know, people are different.
But this is where your program comes in very handy.
Yeah. And then say this, even though you have to use this one like I do, if you pick it up like that.
Yes, I have to use two hands.
If you pick it up with two hands and put it over your head, and then just keep doing that. I do a thing where I'll spread it real wide and make it disappear behind my back, and it pulls my shoulder back and cures a hunchback problem that I used to have, where the shoulders would go back. And I do that. Then
here I can feel it pulling across my chest.
Yeah, I can get it to go way down, almost down to my butt, and raise it back up.
But again,
you
I've been doing this a while. I'm still a beginner.
You can sort of rip something, when you do that too. But I make it pass all the way down my back. And what happens? You got to be careful you don't accidentally drop it out of your hand. And well, your toes are on that side, but it'll just make a lot of noise on your floor. But
spotters go the same way. Eating you! Jump in!